Morning, students. Today we are going to start lesson number 20, our community life. Students, in last video we have discussed about our school. We have discussed about how we enjoyed in our school. We go and we play with our friends. We always get to learn so many things from the school. Correct, children? So from this video we will learn about our society, our community. Okay? Students, look at these two pictures. Children, now tell me what difference do you see in these two pictures? Look at the first picture, look at this girl, and look at the second picture. Here she's sitting alone, and here in other picture there are like four, five girls are there, and they all are playing together. Children, look at her face. She's looking very sad. That means, children, when we are alone, when we are sitting alone, and when we don't have any friends, we don't have any companion like any other our relatives, friends for playing. See, we feel very sad. We feel very alone. But look at this here. Everybody they are they are so okay. So children, so what we have understood, children, we like the company of other people. At home, we live with our parents. Correct, children. We also have a neighbors, our neighbor friends. And when we will not meet our friends, we feel very sad. Correct. So children, whose company do you enjoy? We enjoy our friends company, our relatives company, our neighbors company. Correct. How to decide which game to play? Children, when you all are together, so everybody, you ask each other what to play, and accordingly you everybody you come together and you enjoy. That means, children, we miss even our pets when they are not around. When our friends are not around, we always miss. In lockdown days, we all are sitting at our home. We always miss our friends. So here, when we come together, we enjoy. People like to live in groups. People like to live in group. They cannot live alone. If they will start to live alone, they will feel very sad. They cannot enjoy. Children living in the company of our family, neighbors, and friends. Okay, that's called a community. That's called a community. I repeat again, children. People, like to live in a group. Living in company of our family, neighbors, and other people means our friends. Means living in a community. When they all come together, they enjoy, they share their thoughts with each other. That's called a community. Okay, children. You can see in the picture when everybody's together, they all are playing, enjoying. And look at the other one, the girl. She is sitting alone. Here she is enjoying the play. That means when the girl is alone, she feel very sad. She feel very. You can see in the pictures, a girl talking to a group of a children, and everybody is listening her. They all are enjoying each other's company. Okay. Now here you can see that all are they are playing together. Hmm? Children holding hands in a circle and they are playing. They're enjoying. They're enjoying. Everybody's company. Okay, here you can see the children. You know the boy. He was riding a bicycle, and you can see that what you have. We always have to help to others. Now here, helping a boy who has fallen off his bicycle. Children helping is always good. It's a good habit. We should always help our friends. Okay, so we should always offer for a friend who is who is in trouble. Now children, look at this picture. Children, we all need community life. As I have discussed with you, we cannot live alone. We cannot live alone. If we will start to live alone, we will feel sad. We cannot enjoy our life. If we don't have our friends and other people around us, who will speak to, who will share of the joys and sorrows with us. If they will not do with us, they will not share any thought with us, we will feel very sad. Hmm? In a community, we get companions, we feel secure in the society. Children, do you know that in earlier also in nomadic stage, when the man he was alone, he was not secure. But when he start to live in group, you know, he he was, he was easily roam in the forest, and he can easily fight with the wild animals when they come together in group. So children, when we live together, when we live in a community, when we live in society, we feel secure. We help each other. hmm? And this is known as a cooperations. We help each other in society. This is known as a cooperations. Mutual cooperation is the fit of a community life. That means when we come together, when we help each other, that's called cooperations. Okay. And rules are need to be built in the cooperation. That means everybody they have responsibility towards the society. Everybody's, they cannot, you know we cannot rule our own. We cannot say that we will do that only, that everybody has to follow. No, everybody is having their own responsibility. We have to follow some rules and regulations. Okay. So now what we have learned from the till now from the passage, children. Now we learned about community, we have learned about interdependent, we learned about sorrow, and we learned about cooperation. Community means what, children? A group of people living in the same place. Hmm? We all live together now in same place. Now interdependent means what? Depending on each other. We live in society and we are totally depending on each others. Okay. Sorrow means what? A feeling sadness. When the girl was sitting alone, she was sad. Cooperation means what? Working together. We come together, we work together. Okay. So that's called a cooperations. The children, look at this. What do you see in the picture? We see that all are working together. Okay. That means what, children? Children, here, just use your brain and tell me, children, what will happen now if there were no farmer. Tell me what will happen if there is no farmer. Children, if there is no farmer, we will not get crops. We will not get crops, and we will anything to eat. Correct, children? Now, if there were no farmers, then there will be no crops available. That's correct. And if there are no crops, then there will be no animals. Yes, that also correct. Correct, na? If there is no crop, then humans will not get food to eat. Yes, we will not get anything to eat. And even animals also will also not get to eat. Okay? If there is no food, children, then what will happen? Everybody will die. You will not get anything to eat. And that's why what? Farmers are a God gift to us. They are God gift, na, children? They are God gift to us. If they will not do anything for us, we will not get anything to eat. Here is one more, children. What if there were no schools? In the last video, we have learned the importance of school, children. Children, if there were no school, people will get no knowledge. We cannot, we cannot study. We will not get knowledge. If there were no school, people will not get job. Correct. People will not get education. They will not degrees, and they will not get any job also. And if there were no school, people will fight without any knowledge. Yes, children, we go to school, we get knowledge, we become educated, we become illiterate, and we can face any problems. We can easily solve. If we will any if we will face any problem, we can solve, because we all are educated. We have a knowledge. We use our knowledge accordingly when we can solve the problems. Children, if there were no hospitals, then what will happen? If there is no hospitals, people will die. Correct, children? Be- because there will be no medicines. If they will not have a medicines, if they will not get a proper treatment, people will die. Different type of diseases will increase, and that just now we all are facing the problems that we know, COVID-19. And children, if we are not getting a proper treatment, we will die. So it causes a great bad impact on all the people. That is why hospitals, they are very important. School is very important. Farmer, they are very important. Because of farmer, we get a food. Because of school, we get a information, we get a knowledge. In hospitals, we get a proper treatment. Correct, children? Now here, rules for living in a community. Children, we all live in community, and we have some rules, regulations that we have to follow. Now children, whenever you go, like at bus stop, railway stations, some rules and regulations written on the wall, so that you have to follow. Okay, do not litter, walk in line, and there are some traffic rules. mm? Then work quietly, then raise your hands, not don't give your answers in chorus, then do not steal. mm? Then children, what happen, uh, you have to you have to you have to attach with your friends. You cannot live alone everywhere. Listen to your teachers, then clean your mess, no then step at a stop. So these are the rules, regulations what we have to follow. Rules are necessary for smooth running of community life. We have to deal with other people, in day to day life we have to deal with other people for various work. So children, for smooth running of our day to day affairs, work, every day has to follow certain restrictions. We cannot do our own work. We have to follow some restrictions. Okay, these are known as the rules. Rules bring discipline to community life. If everybody will follow the rules, there will be proper discipline. So when you play any games, okay, when you play any games, you have to follow some rules and regulations. If you will not follow the rule, then everybody will say that you are doing cheating in game. So children, why are rules necessary in games? Rules are very important because, you know if we will not follow the rules, then we cannot judge the game. We will not get the winner. hmm? So what are the advantages of playing, according to the rules? If we'll play according to the rules, we will have a proper judgment. Now children, whenever we play in our sports day, there is always umpire are there, madam is there, they always judge, they always look about our game, how we all are playing. So children, because of, if you follow the rules, we will not have any cheating in our game. We will get a winner. hmm? So children, what is the most important things about team sports? Team sports means what? The important things what, children, you have to follow some rules. You have to follow the rules and regulations of a game. We cannot do cheating. Okay, before playing any game, children, we must understand its rules. Okay, the rules of the game are the same for everybody. We cannot say that like only few people, only one team will follow the rules and regulation, and others they will just do whatever they want. No, it is not true. Okay, every player has to follow the rules. Only one does not the game only, then does the game go on smoothly. Similarly, in order to make sure that community life also goes on smoothly, we must follow the rules. When we live in society with everybody, we also have to follow some rules. Children, game have an important place in our life. You know, game is very important. Because of game, you know, we play together, we come together, and so we develop the cooperations and unity through games. Participations, then determinations and the passions are the most important in games than winning or losing. Children, winning and losing is a part of the game, but what is the important? Participation. You always lose in your school competitions. The teacher always suggests to winning and losing, it's not important. Participation is always important. Sport help us to stay healthy. Got it, children? Sport make us healthy. Now here, children, some true or false are there that you have to discuss. Okay, you have to tell me now. Children, jump the queue and climb on the bus. Now tell me, it's a totally wrong, children. We cannot jump because we have to stand in the queue and then only we have to enter in a bus. Okay? Cross the road on the zebra crossing. Yes, that's correct. Okay? If injured, go to the doctor or primary health center at once. That's correct. Okay? Do not travel without a ticket. That's correct. So these are the some rules, regulations, children, what we have to follow. Okay, children? Here are some pictures of traffic rules. Children, rules helps to prevent quarrel, fight, and partiality. What do you think, children? Correct, na? If you follow the rules, there will be no fight. Okay? Children, always remember, let's all help each other. Let's all follow the right path. That means everybody you have to follow the proper right, the whatever correct rules are there that we have to follow. Then students, what we have understood from this lesson, children, we understood that people like to live in a community. Mutual cooperation is the greatest benefit of a community life. Yes, we have to cooperate to each other. Our daily needs are fulfilled in a community life. Correct, children? Rules are needed for smooth and smooth running of community life. Games teach us cooperation and unity. Sports keep us healthy. Okay, children? Healthy life. Just sports keep us healthy. So, children, these are the points what we have discussed from these lessons. Okay, children? Now you will take out your textbook and you will read this lesson. Okay, children? I hope you have understood the lessons and you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you, students.